Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert divorce has
I feel so close to you.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck all that. We stream.
Did Iman Shumpert really try to confront AaronPierre during a heated incident involving Teyana Taylor? There are rumors that Iman became enraged after seeing Teyana getting cozy with her new partner. Some reports suggest that the situation became so intense that AaronPierre had to file for a restraining order against Iman due to escalating tensions. But is that the full picture? Let's dive deeper and uncover the truth. When news broke that Teyana Taylor had moved on from her marriage to Iman Shumpert, fans were taken aback. She appeared gorgeous and was seen having a great time with AaronPierre, a name that soon became widely noticed. This wasn't simply a casual outing. Teyana and Aaron were seen together at prominent Hollywood events, making a strong impression. Their undeniable chemistry and effortless bond were clear to all those around, igniting plenty of conversations. Their first major public appearance as a couple took place at the renowned 15% Pledge Gala, an event that kicked off numerous high-profile appearances. However, it was their appearance at the American Black Film Festival Gala that truly captured everyone's attention. At this event, they didn't try to hide their deepening connection. From the way they exchanged looks to the natural ease they shared in each other's presence, it was clear their bond was far from casual. This wasn't just a fleeting romance. It clearly had the potential for something more meaningful, and the public certainly took note. While social media quickly embraced Teyana's new relationship, with fans excited for her new chapter, not everyone was as thrilled. Behind the scenes, Iman Shumpert was said to have had a tough time with Teyana moving on so quickly. What initially seemed like a smooth co-parenting arrangement for their daughter soon evolved into a more complicated and tense situation. The pressure peaked when Teyana and Aaron made a stunning appearance together at the Oscars. Despite claiming to have moved on, Iman's actions didn't match his words. His behavior suggested something different, revealing that he wasn't as ready to let go as he had previously indicated. Rumors swiftly spread that Iman wasn't happy with the amount of attention Teyana and Aaron were getting. Sources close to him shared that he was feeling frustrated and upset, particularly since Teyana was now the one in the spotlight with her new partner, leaving Iman feeling somewhat sidelined. It's important to note that Iman is no stranger to fame. He's had his own moments in the public eye thanks to his basketball career and marriage to Teyana, but this situation felt different. He wasn't the one grabbing headlines anymore. Teyana and Aaron were. This shift in focus reportedly didn't sit well with Iman, according to insiders. As rumors began to circulate, some claimed that Iman had been making discreet comments to friends, suggesting that AaronPierre was just a temporary fling for Teyana. But is that the whole story? Was Iman just upset about Teyana and Aaron's relationship, or was there something deeper going on behind the scenes? Could Iman's frustration have been rooted in something deeper than just jealousy? It's possible that other emotions were involved, beyond what was immediately visible. To truly understand the situation, we need to take into account the dynamics at play. Iman and Teyana had spent years together, building a life and family, so seeing her move on so publicly with someone else must have been difficult for him. This isn't intended to justify any alleged behavior, but it's important to recognize that emotions can run high in such situations. Meanwhile, Teyana seemed to be fully embracing her new relationship with Aaron. It was evident from their public appearances that they were both comfortable with each other. As time passed, the situation became more complicated. While Iman's visible frustration with Teyana's relationship was clear, it also raised questions about his deeper emotions. Was it truly just jealousy, or were unresolved feelings and insecurities at play? Was Iman still holding on to something from his past relationship with Teyana, or was there something else at work? As time passed, reports emerged about Iman's increasing hostility toward AaronPierre. Some sources suggested that Iman's behavior was becoming more erratic, with rumors even circulating about him making indirect threats toward Aaron, which ultimately led Aaron to seek a restraining order. It was clear that this situation had grown beyond a typical celebrity relationship. It was about unresolved emotions, jealousy, and the fallout from a relationship breaking down. So, what's really happening here? Is this the full story? Not necessarily. We may never fully know what happened behind closed doors, but what's certain is that Iman's reaction to Teyana's new relationship with AaronPierre has been strikingly intense. Whether or not the rumors about the restraining order are true, one thing is clear. The public fallout from their breakup has been far from simple. Ultimately, this situation serves as a reminder that celebrities face the same emotional challenges when relationships end, just like anyone else. What seems like a public spectacle is often only the surface, with much more going on behind the scenes. Teyana and Aaron appear to be moving forward in their relationship, but for Iman, it's clearly a more difficult path. Only time will tell how this drama unfolds. For now, though, the world is watching closely.
Spotted together several times recently.
Was Iman Shumpert's reaction fueled by his personal difficulty in moving on, or was there something more complicated at play? Initially, it seemed like he was attempting to process his emotions privately. However, things quickly escalated. It wasn't just about words anymore. Iman's actions began to speak louder. At the Oscars after-party, sources claim that Iman made his move. That moment marked a dramatic shift. The Oscars, Hollywood's most glamorous night, with its flashing cameras, extravagant red carpets, and headline-making celebrities, became the setting for a tense confrontation. This year, the attention moved away from the awards themselves and instead focused on the rising tension between Iman Shumpert and AaronPierre. Teyana Taylor and Aaron had already captured the spotlight with their undeniable chemistry and stylish presence. However, behind the scenes, the drama was slowly escalating. Eyewitnesses noted that Iman was also at the event, and it was clear he wasn't pleased with what was unfolding. At first, he seemed to keep a distance, but as Teyana and Aaron grew more affectionate in public, the situation began to shift. Whispers began circulating that Iman confronted Aaron in a fit of frustration. Some reports suggested it was a heated exchange, while others claimed security had to intervene to prevent it from escalating further. Aaron, however, reportedly remained calm and walked away from the situation without responding. But that wasn't the end of it. The tension didn't simply fade away. Instead of letting it go, Aaron chose to take legal action. The rumors of a confrontation between Iman and Aaron quickly gained momentum, adding fuel to the growing drama. Some witnesses claimed that Iman tried to escalate the situation, while others said security had to step in to stop things from turning physical. But here's where the story takes an unexpected twist. Multiple sources revealed that, before the Oscars after-party, Iman had been trying to contact Teyana. He reportedly sent her messages expressing frustration about their personal lives being so publicly exposed. However, after the confrontation at the after-party, Aaron wasn't willing to let it slide. In a surprising development, reports soon revealed that Aaron had filed a restraining order against Iman. What began as a heated exchange had now evolved into a legal matter. It was clear that Iman's frustration wasn't just about the situation. It had escalated into a full-blown public feud. When news of the restraining order broke, Iman found himself scrambling to manage the fallout. He faced two options: stay silent and let things blow over, or respond with aggression. He chose the latter. Instead of directly addressing his confrontation, with Aaron, Iman shifted the focus. Rather than clarifying his actions, he began making comments about Teyana's motherhood. Sources alleged that Iman privately told people that Teyana was so consumed by her new relationship that she was neglecting their children. This is when things began to spiral out of control. At first, some people were swayed by Iman's claims. Doubts started to emerge about whether Teyana had become so focused on her new relationship that she was neglecting her responsibilities as a mother. At first, it seemed like Iman was trying to maintain a strong front, pretending everything was fine. But it didn't take long for fans to see through the facade. People quickly pointed out the hypocrisy. Wasn't Iman the one who had faced criticism for not being a dependable father? Wasn't he the one who had allegedly put his children in awkward situations before? Now suddenly he was questioning Teyana's abilities as a mother. The internet wasn't having any of it. Many people argued that if Iman truly cared about his kids, he wouldn't be causing drama in public. Instead, he should have been working privately with Teyana to keep their family life stable. But instead, he chose to publicly damage her reputation. That's when Teyana reached her breaking point. She had remained silent for a long time, letting the drama unfold. However, when Iman began spreading false accusations, she knew it was time to set the record straight. And she did so in the most powerful way possible. When Iman began making these unfounded claims, Teyana knew it was time to speak up, and she did so in the most powerful way possible. Teyana didn't just talk about it. She backed up her statements with undeniable proof. She made it clear that regardless of her personal life, her children had always been her top priority. Unlike Iman, she wasn't going to twist the facts to fit a narrative. She reminded everyone that she had consistently defended him publicly, even when he didn't deserve it. That's when fans began connecting the dots. They remembered all the times Teyana stood by Iman, despite the rumors swirling around him. Remember? How she defended him against cheating rumors. Or how she worked hard to protect their public image, even when their relationship wasn't as perfect as it seemed. She had always stood by him. But now it was clear that Iman wasn't offering her the same support, and fans quickly noticed. Instead of feeling sympathy for Iman, people began calling him bitter and accusing him of trying to tear down Teyana's reputation simply because she was happy without him. The biggest revelation came next. Iman wasn't just upset about Teyana moving on, but about who she had moved on with. AaronPierre wasn't just any man. He was a successful and respected name in Hollywood. His rising fame clearly bothered Iman. According to sources, Iman wasn't just struggling with Teyana's newfound happiness. It was also the fact that Aaron's expanding career was overshadowing his own. While Aaron was attracting all the attention, Iman found himself fading into the background, and that seemed to hurt the most. As things progressed, fans began to change their stance. Instead of supporting Iman, they started turning against him. His attempt to control the story ended up backfiring dramatically. Rather than tarnishing Teyana's image, he only made himself look worse. People began to accuse him of being fixated on bringing her down instead of moving forward with his own life. Some even drew comparisons to other celebrities who have difficulty when their exes move on, calling it a textbook case of jealousy. However, things didn't end there. Fans started to dig deeper into Iman's past, bringing up old interviews, tweets, and rumors. The more they uncovered, the clearer it became how much Teyana had been protecting him throughout their relationship, even when no one knew. Now that she was focusing on herself, Iman tried to paint her as the villain. But by then, it was too late for him to shift the narrative. The damage had been done. Teyana had stayed silent long enough, and when she ended things with Iman, it was on her own terms. She emerged as the undeniable victor. Reports suggest that Teyana has secured multiple properties, luxury vehicles, and stable financial support for their children, clearly signaling that no one will alter her narrative. With AaronPierre standing firmly by her side, she's moving forward with even more strength and confidence. Meanwhile, Iman's situation continues to worsen. From the restraining order to legal issues and overwhelming public attention, it's clear he's facing considerable challenges. The big question is, will he step back, or is there more drama still to come? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out our next video. This story is far from finished.